Tombs of the Sanedhrin, also Tombs of the Judges, is an underground complex of 63 rock-cut tombs located in a public park in the northern Jerusalem neighborhood of Sanedhrin. Built in the 1st century CE, the tombs are noted for their elaborate design and symmetry. They have been a site for Jewish pilgrimage since the medieval period. The popular name of the complex, which has the most magnificently carved pediment of ancient Jerusalem, is due to the fact that the number of burial niches it contains is somewhat close to that of the members of the ancient Jewish Supreme Court, the Great Sanedhrin, namely, or the Great Sages. In 1235, the name was the Tombs of the Righteous. Also, many wise men, the tomb of the many wise men. They were first called the Tombs of the Sanedhrin by Rabbi Joseph Levi in 1450 and have been known by the name among Jews ever since. In Christian literature, Johannes Kotovicus mentioned the tombs without naming them in 1598, and in 1611, English traveler George Sandys called them the tombs of the prophets. They were named tombs of the judges, referring to the judges of the Great Sanedhrin by Franciscus Suarez Muse in the early 17th century. This is the name they are known by among non-Jews. In the absence of identifying plaques or other indications that the tombs of Sanedhrin and the tombs of the kings were not necessarily connected to the names people associated with them. Instead, they could have been a burial cave for a wealthy Jewish. History. The tombs of the Sanedhrin have been a site for Jewish pilgrimage and prayer since the 13th century. Since medieval times, Jews considered the tombs holy and wouldn't pass by them without stopping to pray there. In the mid-1800s, the tombs were demarcated by a huge boulder that guided pilgrimage to the site. The tombs of the Sanedhrin are located in the valley of the Jehoshaphat in northern Jerusalem. They are part of the giant necropolis situated to the north and east of the Old City Jerusalem, dating to the Second Temple period. Archaeologists have surveyed close to 1,000 burial caves within 3 miles of the Old City, dating to the period. Graves were mostly placed at a great distance from the Old City. Rock-cut tombs like those of the tomb of Sanedhrin were typically commissioned by wealthy Jewish families of the era with monumental facades carved with floral and geometric motifs. The Sanedhrin necropolis covers an area of approximately 10 dunams or 1 hectare, 1.0 hectare, 2.5 acres. Burial cave. Inside are 4 burial chambers on 2 levels. The largest chamber, just inside the entrance, contains 13 arts locally or burial niches arranged on 2 tiers, one top the other, with arcosilia dividing the niches into pairs. Each niche measures 50 centimeters. A further 9 burial niches are located in the second chamber of the first, and 10 to 12 more niches can be found below stairs from the main chamber in a named number on the second level. The fourth chamber on the third level appears as an independent entity with its own entryway. The burial niches are arranged differently in each number or in each chamber, although each chamber is designed where it is still held by the Louvre Museum in France. Opinions differ as to how the bodies were placed in the niches. According to Harel, Jews placed their deceased either in stone sarcophagi in the niches or laid them on the floor until the soft tissue decayed and then collected their bones into ossuaries, which they placed in vaults. William and Wills quote an archaeologist who opines that the bodies swathed in burial clothes were placed directly into the niches, which were then closed or sealed with a stone slab. Though the 20th century, the tombs were open to the public in the 1930s, a young Shlomo Muslev claimed he found ancient coins in the cave and sold them to support him after his father threw him out of the house. Following the establishment of the State of Israel in May 1948, the old city of Jerusalem was captured by the Arab Legion. It was later recaptured by the Israelis in the Six-Day War of 1967. Throughout the intervening 19-year period, many ancient graves placed in Jordania and held East Jerusalem were off-limits to Jewish visitors. As a result, the tomb of the Sanedhrin, by virtue of being on the Israeli side, became the often visited site. In 1950, the Jerusalem municipality planted pine trees around the site, which is in close proximity to several other 1st and century